Hey everyone, it's Ethan or Mess back again for another video today, and welcome back to our Minnesota Wild franchise mode. And let's get right into this one, guys, because it was quite the crazy episode in the last one, to say the least. A lot happened, a lot of changes to this franchise, and a lot of changes to this team. We made a lot of trades. We got a lot of draft picks. We got our draft pick back. And we ended up finishing, I believe, second to bottom of the league, which obviously sucks. But what can you do, right? Third last, sorry. We struggled this season once again, so I decided it was time for a full-on rebuild. So that is what we are currently starting to go through, I guess, here, guys. So let's switch to the AHL quickly, though, because our AHL team's already clinched a spot in the playoffs. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how they do this season. I'll probably sim the first game here, but I don't really care. I stopped it anyways. So we're playing Grand Rapids first. Let's see how we do in the first round of the first round of the first round. We're going to game 5, okay, and we win. Cool. We will be playing the Texas Stars over here in round number 2. Can we win again? We are down 3-1 in the series. Can we make an impossible comeback? Minnesota sucks. Or Iowa, I guess, sorry. Alright, guys, well, that's the extent of the playoffs in this season. Not very much at all, but let's sim to the draft here, guys, because now we just have to await to see what our... before we do this, actually, I'm going to stop the simulation as San Jose wins the Cup, but I want to go see who's expiring first. But, yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying, actually? We've got a lot of players expiring this season. Calen Addison is one of them, of course. Right. I would like to offer him a contract, not at that kind of money. That's a bit much, don't you think? We have $65 million in cap space, which is fine. Yeah, I'm probably just going to sign him to a 1-year deal. Because that is a ridiculous amount of money for an 82 overall defenseman who only put up almost 30 points. But I would like to see better out of Calen Addison here in the NHL, guys. We'll see how that goes. Now, I'm going to offer these guys that don't want extensions contracts now. So Justin Barron, obviously a player that we just acquired. Hopefully he'll take a bit of a pay cut. I'm probably just going to go 2 years because I don't know how much he's going to grow. So we'll do 3.1 for the next 2 seasons. He should be able to take that pay cut. Francis Lynn is up to an 81, which is very good. He will also hopefully take a pay cut, getting a little bit more than what Justin Barron will be asking for. Cole Sillinger is a big one here, guys. 2 years at, well, I'm going to give him exactly what he wants. You know what? I'm going to give him more. We've got the cap. Might as well. 2.1 million. Is that everyone, though? I mean, Semyonov, Stillman, and Henrique, I would like to sign all of them. Not that these are like big extensions that need to be done. It's just the game sucks, and they always ask for like 1.2 million, and they don't want an extension for it. So I'm just gonna offer them these contracts now, and hopefully they say yes. If they don't, then we'll have to come back to them. For goalies, though, Alnefeld is expiring this season. He only wants a 1-year deal. Jesus, he wants a lot of money at a 2-year deal, so I guess we're just going to go for the 1-year deal. Alright, guys, so that's quite a few contracts we just sent out, of course. San Jose and Boston in the final, I just realized. Jumbo's teams fighting it out in the final. And Justin Barron accepts. So does Calen Addison. So does Cole Sillinger. So does Hugo Alnefeld. So does Francis Lynn. So does Skylar Stillman. So does Sebastian Henrique. So does Andrei Semyonov. So there we go. We just got all of those players back under a contract, which is very good. We moved up to second, but fuck you, Vegas, for moving up to first. That hurts my feelings. Damn, that would have been sick. We move up to second, which is great. Would have been really upset if we had stayed at third, or well, if we had got moved down to sixth, that would have been awful. Very glad that didn't happen. But there we go, guys. Not bad at all. So I believe we have another first rounder as well. I want to say it's Washington's, maybe. But yeah, there we go. Second overall selection in this upcoming draft class, which is very nice. Ooh, we should be able to get a forward here as well, which I think is ideal. I'm just gonna, yeah, I have no scouts. Yeah, probably not. Let's do some, well, actually, let's check out the retired players first. I'm sure there's quite a few. Ovi, 1,700 points in 1,600 games. Stamkos, 1,400 and 1,300, really. Kopitar, not quite point per game. Same thing for Getzlaff. Damn. Bergie, Backstrom, Wheeler, Krejci, Patches, Burns, Carlson. Damn, John Carlson, that's pretty young, 36. TJ Oshie, Doughty, Perron, Weber, Foligno, Hornfist, Brassard, Henrique Van Riemsdyk. Over in the goaltending side of things, Fleury, Price, Rask, Varlamov, Dubnik, Reimer, Ranta. A lot of goalies going out as well, guys. That's pretty crazy. So as our game just stops, let's see what the draft interviews will hold for us. So I'm guessing Rocky Clements is going at number 1, so I'm not even going to take a look at him. But damn, Jalen Marleau, someone from France in the top 6. That's crazy. That's really cool, actually. You don't see that often. So Melvin Wagner could be the player that we end up with. What are your strengths, my good sir? Has to be my shot, so we've got a sniper on our hands, guys, which is very nice. He's a skilled player, so his physicality is not there, which is okay. But cool. Very glad to see we could be adding a sniper here. Not a bad option at all. Let's see, what's your readiness? I feel like I'm ready to make an impact in the NHL now, which is great. At 17, that is awesome. So, Melvin Wagner definitely is an option, guys. NHL ready. He is a very good shooter by the sounds of things. So let's do some more. I guess we'll do Noel Quick and Matthias Enlund. Might as well. So, Noel Quick, let's interview him. Let's see, what are your strengths and weaknesses, my good sir? Alright, so strengths. Noel Quick is a great skater, which I don't like that at all. I wish it would be better. I wish they'd just give me something else. I've been told I need to use my head more while I'm out there on the ice, but I don't think it's a big deal. Great. We've got a hot head on our hands here with Noel Quick. And then play style, let's see how ready he is for the NHL. Noel Quick is ready now, so pretty interesting. Yeah. We could look at him, but I don't know, man. I feel like Wagner's probably the shout. An American sniper, that's Matthews. That's just Matthews written all over it. So maybe that's a good idea there. So let's do this one though. Matthias Enlund, before we end off the interviews here. Let's see, what is this guy's strengths here? Obviously another defenseman here. He's also a very good skater. So we've got 2 very good skating defensemen. And so he's an offensive defenseman by the looks of it. He's a skilled defenseman, which is good to see. And how ready are you for the NHL? I mean, obviously, guys, a word of advice. If you can find a 17-year-old that's ready for the NHL now, you are... I did not mean to ask him for his play style, damn it. I meant to ask for his readiness. My bad, but it's alright. But yeah, I mean, if you guys can find a 17-year-old that's ready to go for the NHL, you are in a very good position. So, Melvin Wagner seems to be like the consensus number 2 pick. And let's hop into the draft now, guys. I am excited. So let's see. Obviously, Vegas gets the #1 overall selection, and they go for Clements, the left wing power forward. Holy, 104 points in 70 games and wherever he was playing. An incredible shot. Jesus. All right, guys. So here comes GM Mist. On behalf of the Minnesota Wild franchise, we would like to thank wherever we are for the hospitality during this COVID season. And with the second overall selection, we would like to take from the USA Central Division, Melvin Wagner, 58. All right, 81 overall, medium elite, out of the draft. Obviously a sniper, a great shot. Damn, he's fast as well, which is nice. His physicality obviously isn't there compared to someone like Rocky Clements. But Melvin Wagner is a great pick to start off this draft, guys. That is awesome. So, I was just curious to see, but that's not very good. I was going to say, maybe we could move up our pick. Maybe we can move up our pick a little bit in this draft, but the earliest we could go to is 13, which really isn't that great. I would have definitely preferred something else. Quick, 79 medium elite, Enland, a 78 medium elite. Marlowe, though, that was the not the German, sorry, the Frenchman. The Frenchman. Very solid two-way defenseman. You know, that's what I was looking for, to be honest. I was looking to move up around the 6th overall spot to get Jalen Marlowe, but unfortunately he went 5th. But a great pick from the Kings. Adamski's still pretty good, though, from the Blackhawks. Dembski from Dallas. Mathers from St. Louis. So there are some still pretty decent players out here by the looks of it. But do I want to move up is the question. I mean, yeah, there's still some pretty solid players. Wow, Peluso, 77 medium top 4 defenseman out of the draft. That's crazy good. So I would like to just take a look. Wow, so we've got Wagner and Vukola and DeKaiser is up to an 86. Marco Rossi and Kevin Fiala are both up to 88s. Finally got the growth from both of them. I've been waiting for so long. That's actually hype. All right, that's great. That's so sick. I've been waiting for so long for Fiala to grow. This team is already turning a page, or turning a leaf in the page, or turning a leaf in this book. I don't even know what the saying is. Very soon. So I would like to see if I can maybe make a trade to get this 13th overall selection from New Jersey, so they can get our first rounder later in the draft, and they can have Vincent Trocheck as well. Trade rejected, unfortunately, but I'm going to send them these players. Trocheck and Janssen both grew overalls over the offseason here, so I won't be able to add Janssen to that, but maybe we could add someone else. Well, I guess we wouldn't be able to add another player, unfortunately. I don't want to give up a draft pick, so I don't think this trade is very likely then, unfortunately, guys. Unless maybe we had a goalie that we could. Maybe we could add Nick Malik, but I'd rather not. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't think that trade's going to be able to go through, though. Which, you know what, it's okay, but I would still like to try to find some trades really quickly for... I didn't mean to go to offer trade. Sorry, let's go find some trades for a few of these players that we obviously acquired at the end of the last season. So first up is Vincent Trocheck. Is there even an offer for him? Because if there is, I'm taking it. Oh, wow, 17 offers. So we can get some picks in future drafts or this draft. Which, I mean, I don't really care. Is there a 4th anywhere? Only 1/5 from the Sharks, so let's do that just because it'll be a higher overall pick at least. And then now for Andreas Janssen. Excuse me, guys. Arizona, Calgary, Dallas, New York, Carolina. 2 7ths from Philly. We're probably just going to go for 2 7ths. One this year, one next year. That's fine with me. I don't really care. And I'm still thinking about giving up on Jordan Greenway here, guys. He's just never really done anything for us, I don't find. I mean, he's a great bottom 6 forward that can, you know, hit double digits in goals and put up the 20 to 30 points you'd like, but I mean, you know, he had 35 points in the first season of this sim and then 36 the next season, and it looked like he was just going to get better and better, but unfortunately, he's really just gotten worse. So I think I'm going to move on from Jordan Greenway here, who's obviously a pretty highly touted prospect, I guess, um, for for Minnesota here. So let's see if we can move. Oh, a third there from wow, Bulbrook, medium top 4. Okay, sorry. Let's nope, no, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go and find that trade again. Philly had an interesting offer for us. I believe it was 2/3 by the looks of it. Which again, I know obviously they're going to be the later round picks, but still a third is a third. Like, let's go back the other way this time. A third and a 7th from San Jose, which is interesting, and yeah, a third and a 5th from Philly. I mean, we might as well go for this. So apparently, we're only trading to Philly and to San Jose, I guess. But okay, so now I mean, this is okay. Obviously, Fiala, Rossi, DeKaiser not going anywhere. Addison, Chalowski, Barron, and Sillinger I would like to keep. Dylan Dubé, I'm kind of on the fence about. I mean, 30 points this past season isn't that great. He's not on an expiring deal, so that's okay. Now, Mason Shaw is on an expiring deal, but I would also like to bring him back. But, I mean, he also didn't play that great this season. Only 23 points. Maybe we should move on from Mason Shaw as well, then. Let's see if there's any offers there are. Let's try and get a pick in the next draft, I guess. Toronto, hold on to Mason Shaw for me. But I think that will be it for the trades. Obviously, that's a lot of trades, so not too bad, guys. Not too bad at all. And I don't really have any goalies I would like to trade, so we've got a lot of potential players that could make the jump to the NHL next season, which I am very excited about. This team could be incredibly overwhelmed next season. So let's go for another player here in the draft. Let's go for a forward, or not sorry, I didn't mean to say a forward, but let's go for a Canadian. That's what I wanted to say. So should I go for Connor Ferguson, or should I go for the defenseman in Reginald Eaton? Ferguson. Gonna say, is there anyone here that can put up points? Byron Tavares, built like his father. Well, you can say it's him. I don't know. Let's just go for Ferguson. Didn't really put up many points, but he is obviously still the highest rated forward, and a 66 medium top 6 isn't too bad at all. Could have gone for Eden. I'm glad we didn't though. Canone would have been pretty good. Horkoff would have been fine. So, I mean, McPherson wasn't that great. So, I think we went with the right choice, guys. Overall, I'm pretty happy with our first round. A great start to this draft, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's go for a defenseman here now. Michael Knight here in the second round. The Canadian, a medium top 6, which isn't that great. It's a 63, so, what can you do? Now on to probably this goalie in Preston Anderson, an American goalie, medium elite out of the draft in the second round. That's pretty good. You don't really see many goalies in the second round or even the first round, so that's a good one for sure. Aiden Lieb, that's a sick name. We're going for him. Aiden Lieb. Let's see. A medium top 9, which isn't that great by any means, but it's alright. Now on to another pick in this draft. Let's go for Nylander. Kim Nylander, the overager. He is a 67 at low top 6, which, I mean, that's not too bad, I guess. Lupul, a low top 4. We've got a pick not too far after our previous. So let's see, I guess we can go for a defenseman. Should we go for a righty or a lefty? You know what? The last 20-year-old overager was pretty good. Was this one 66 at low top 4? So 2 pretty good overagers actually there, guys. I'm very happy with those picks. Very good third round. All right, now let's go for right-handed defenseman and Toby Marco. So I don't think we've drafted a right-handed defenseman yet. A medium top 6, not that great by any means, but It is still depth to this team. Now let's go for a forward and Jordan goalie or Bryson Jansevsky? Jansevsky. I don't know. Jansevsky. We'll go with low top 9. It's not very good, unfortunately. But that's alright. We're going for the German. Jürgen Thalberger, an 18-year-old. He's a medium bottom 6. Man, I want to bring a series to you guys, which I've attempted this series off camera before, and it is hard, as we were going to draft Isaac Gabo, but I have tried a German-only franchise mode, guys, and I gotta tell you, it is challenging. It is incredibly hard. There aren't a lot of German players that come through the draft, and there are especially not a lot that are that good. And I mean, I don't know what is happening. I did not mean to do that at all. But as well, there's also not very many good German players in the league. There's a couple. Thomas Greiss isn't a bad goalie. Philipp Grubauer's obviously not that bad of a goalie either. And obviously, Leon Draisaitl is a beast. You know, there's a few Germans coming up in the NHL, like I believe Moritz Seider in Detroit, and as well Tim Stützle now in Ottawa, I believe. So, you know, it looks better for Germany, but still, finding a good goalie that's German, man, is hard. Believe me, guys, I've done countless simulations of only using German players. I don't know why, I'm just so fascinated about German hockey players for whatever reason, but it is a hard series to do. Like, what I did, I think in NHL 18, I made 3 creative players, 1 goalie that could be decent for us. He was a medium starter, which I think he started at like a 70 overall, so obviously he could grow. He turned into a good goalie for us, and I gave us a medium elite defenseman that was like 78 or 79, and a medium elite forward that was, I think a medium franchise forward. But even then, like, having a top line of like a 96 Draisaitl, a 94 franchise winger, and like a 92 overall defenseman with like an 87 goalie, it was still so hard because we weren't able to fill out a team with that. Because most of our team was anywhere from like 72 to 81 overall, which isn't great, obviously. And it was just so hard to build a team like that. And we only made the playoffs once. Like, there was a year that Draisaitl had 130 points, and we still couldn't make the playoffs. Like, it is so hard to make a team from just German players. So, you know, it sucks, but what can you do, I guess, guys? So, Melvin Wagner, will obviously get, will obviously get his entry-level contract. Connor DeWare, probably going to release. There's just really no room for him, plus he doesn't want an extension, so let's just check on who's expiring. We'll do the forwards first. So, let's see. Louis Vara does not want an extension. I mean, I can give you that money. I'll give it to you for 1 year, I guess. Raphael Lavoie has literally not grown a single bit since acquiring him from Edmonton. We're going to sign Grelot. I don't remember his name. Laurent Grelot, right. Skewin doesn't want an extension. Fuck you, then. I'm releasing you. Visakis. It's definitely Visakis. Tim Visakis will get his ELC 67 of 20. At a medium top 9 isn't too bad. Champion, we're going to release, though. So that's all for the forwards. Now for the defenseman, Kiloma. That's literally it. We might as well offer him an ELC. Low top 4 isn't that bad. Goaltending, Nick Malik does not want an extension. You better sign with us anyways. Okay, now actually I'm gonna check this for goalies. We've got Alnefeld, and we need a backup. Then we've got Malik, Berglund, Alcock, Del Monte. So Del Monte signed. Should I just sign Schaefer or Anderson? Like, it's tempting. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So really, I don't even need to sign Alcock, or Racine. So we're going to let them both go. If Malik doesn't accept, we will just go for one of the medium elite goaltenders, I'm guessing. But there we go, guys. Let's advance a day. That was pretty easy, and it's looking like everyone accepted. So that was not hard at all. That did not take long at all. So there we go, guys. Now let's go and see what this team could look like this season. So our forward core of Fiala Rossi, I almost said Rossi because I saw Dubé's E there, but Fiala, Rossi, and question mark. I don't know who's going to be on that top line with them. We will see. So Fiala, Rossi, and Dubé, Sillinger, Wagner, and Eklund. That's 6. Ziska, Devos, Landry, Phillips, Fritzmeyer, Semyonov, Louis Vara. So I'd say up until Semyonov, we could actually have, we could almost have our forward core right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, we could probably have our forward core for this upcoming season. Now it's not going to be that great, but honestly, I don't think I will sign anyone on the front end because this team is going to be very, very young. But I have a feeling that all of these players, except for maybe Fritzmeyer, will grow into an NHLer for us this season. So let's see what happens, guys. So I'm not going to sign any forwards, I don't think. For the defensive side of things, though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't need to sign a defenseman either. I really don't need to sign anyone, but I'm gonna have to because I have $58 million in cap currently. We actually have a few defensemen that can make the jump. So yeah, let's go and sim to free agency. We're gonna have to offer some money out there, so let's go see what we can do. I really don't have the room to sign anyone, so I might just pull a Tugi and sign players that are bad to high deals because I just really don't have there's a lot of good players out there, guys, but yeah, I just need to hit the cap floor. But, we could get Quinn Hughes on this team. 70 points. We could get Quinn Hughes on this team. Holy fuck, that's a lot of money, though. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Is an unbelievable amount of money. Like, I am not giving you like almost 17 million, but I will sign you to a 2-year deal at $16 million. I have the cap. This is so cheese. I'm gonna feel, how bad am I gonna feel for doing this? I don't know if I'm gonna feel bad. Oh, wait. One thing that may ruin my plans here is, shit, who's our defenseman? Who's the number 1 defenseman we have? Is he a lefty? I'm pretty sure he is. De Kaiser is a lefty, which hurts my feelings a lot, but he's a defensive defenseman. Fuck it, we're playing 2 lefties on the top pair if we sign Quinn Hughes. Holy shit, I was not expecting this at all, guys. Okay, Quinn Hughes, brother, I'm going to offer you a 2-year deal because, let's keep in mind here, we've got some players coming off an ELC by the time Quinn Hughes also comes off a contract, which then we'll have a lot of money to decide what players we want to go for 3 years. Really only matches up with our 2nd overall selection from this year, so let's do it, guys. Like I said, I have the cap. We're going to do $16 million for 2 seasons. There's just no way he doesn't accept this, right? I hope. Quinn Hughes, may be welcome. I was not expecting that at all here, guys. That is unbelievable. And I saw that there was other UFAs that were pretty young, like Miro Heiskanen, who would be incredibly nice. Vitaly Kravtsov. Excuse me, sorry guys, I'm just really tired for some reason. It's been a long week. Vitaly Kravtsov. Now again, I didn't really have any plans on signing a forward, but oh my god. Could you imagine a top line of Kevin Fiala, Vitaly Kravtsov, and Marco Rossi? Oh, this is bad. Oh, we want so much money. Why? Why does he want so much money, my guy? I will give you a 5-year deal at probably 10 mil. I don't know if he accepts that, but that's a $50 million contract. I've never used Vitaly Kravtsov in a simulation before, guys. Let's try it. Let's see if he accepts. Now, I genuinely had no plans coming into this draft to sign players, but we might as fucking well. So let's find a goalie here. Who's this guy? Lee Owen, 23, medium starter. He's drafted by Anaheim. I mean, that's pretty solid, obviously. But maybe I wonder if I should go for someone that's better. But you know what? I'm not going to. We're gonna go for Owen, Lee Owen. Let's see. He wants a 2-year deal. I'm gonna give you a 4-year deal. No, I'm gonna give you a 3-year deal at 2.5 million. Wait, is he an RFA? No, he's not. Yeah, okay, we're good. So, I mean, we'll see if Owen accepts that, but he probably will, I'm guessing. Oh, wow, Skilly. This is a very interesting goalie. 72 at 21. We'll sign him as well. That's an ELC for Dave Skill, or Skilly. That's for forwards. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Harold there. Medium franchise. Would love that, but that's just not happening. Let's sort it by UFAs. This will narrow things down a lot. So, yeah, let's just see. I mean, if there's anyone that really sticks out to me. So far, nothing yet, but like, we will keep scrolling for a little bit, I guess, guys, because if there's anything out there, we might as well look at extending our hands to them. Let's see, though. A lot of exact players there. I was going to say, no one that really stands out so far. Edward Noakes, 77 at 22 is not bad. But he wants real money that obviously we have. I just don't want to give it to him. We have so many defensemen right now anyways. Yeah, you know what, guys? Let's just start simulating. Let's see where these players end up. Will they come to Minnesota? Now, if we sign these 3 players, this could be huge for the franchise. So Lee Owen accepts, Dave Skill accepts, and now the next day we will find out if Vitaly Kravtsov and Quinn Hughes join the team. Please. We didn't get either of them. We didn't get either of them. Man, it must be, like, physically not possible to offer a player a contract for the different amount of years as what they want. I just wasn't about to give Quinn Hughes $17 million, man. Oh, Winnipeg, fuck you. Damn it, man, that hurts my feelings. Almost 17 million. Like, what is that contract? Jesus. Let's go take a look at what Montreal looks like with Vitaly Kravtsov's contract now. Wow, they have Voinov and Draisaitl, who's almost making 18 million. Jesus, man. They signed Heiskanen and Kravtsov for fucking 24, or what is that, 23 million combined? Jesus. They have so many players that they're just not going to be able to sign ever. Damn, man, that really, really sucks. Oh, I was really hoping to get those 2 because that would have been 2 young players that would have fit the mold perfectly on this team. But unfortunately, that's just not the case. That really sucks, guys. I'm so sorry. I really thought we were going to be able to get those players, but unfortunately we weren't able to. Damn. Well, shit. We're going to have to do something here now. What to do. Ryan O'Reilly is an interesting option. Obviously, I personally love Ryan O'Reilly. He's phenomenal. Yeah. Not bad at all by any means, obviously. What is that, 77 points? I don't know how to math, apparently, at all. That was brutal. 83 points. Yeah, I mean, we could obviously sign him. It's not like we don't have the cap to do so. He only wants a one-year deal. I'm going to give him 10 mil for 1 year because that'll bring us to $47 million in cap space at least. But still, we're going to have to sign some other players here, guys. Oh, that would have been so sick to get those two. That really sucks, man. Are there any young defensemen out here? Nick Suzuki, obviously not a defenseman, but he's an interesting player nonetheless. Philip Kurashev as well. How does he look nowadays? I was expecting him to be incredibly fast. It's not that fast, I guess. He's actually a pretty interesting player, though. 44 points this past season in Nashville. I actually kind of like the way the Kurashev looks. You know what? I think I might offer Kurashev a contract. He only wants a 1 year deal. Might as well give him 2 years at $5 million. I mean, I gotta get to the cap floor somehow, so we might as well. That's another forward we could that we'd offer too. So that's 2 forwards. Now we should definitely look at a defenseman. Adam Fox, for an offensive defenseman, he does not put up points. Is there just no defenseman out there? Like, I know I saw Rasmus Ristolainen, but I didn't even see Hayden Fleury, to be honest. 34 points. Not that great. Hello? Can I switch to the next player? There we go. Ristolainen didn't put up any points. Dougie. Cam Fowler. Nicoletti. Cam Fowler would actually be interesting. But I really don't have the room to sign these guys. Is there any young defensemen? Bodie Wild, but man, he's not even that great. Alexei Alexiev. Damn. Well, I really don't know what to do here, guys. Let's just sort it by age, and I'm gonna sign some players to a max deal that sucks. So, Ryan McDonough, buddy, here you go. You obviously are not going to be playing in the NHL anymore, so here's $22 million for 1 season. Yeah, I'm sure he'll like that. Alright, guys, let's just sim on till we see if we get these players or not. Obviously, no Quinn Hughes. EA. There's no fucking way any player would rather a 2-year deal at $800K than a 1-year deal at $22 million. Huh? Are we good? We got Kurashev, which is nice. We got O'Reilly as well, but what? What is that logic game? Are we good, man? Jesus, this game sucks. Oh my god. Okay, let's find someone that wants a 1-year deal, I guess. I'm not offering a multi-year deal to someone. That is so stupid, man. What the fuck? Mikhail Bodker used to be one of my favorite players. He wants a 2-year deal. Michael Latta? Is that who that is? I believe so. Wants a 1-year deal. There you go. $22 million for you, brother. I'll have to sign someone else, really. So let's go to a goalie. Let's sign a goalie. Pavel Francouz. He dropped a lot very fast. He wants a 2-year deal. I'm not going to do it. Calvin Pickard, 2-year deal. B. Maxwell, I don't know who that is. He wants a 1-year deal. You can have not that much money, but we'll lower it a little bit. But yeah, we're just gonna have to get up to the cap floor a little bit here, guys. So unfortunately, I had to sign some players that I just really didn't want to. No offense to O'Reilly. I mean, I'm okay with the Kurashev signing. Not that I really wanted to sign him either, though, just because, you know, I didn't really want to sign any players just because I think our team is basically already set. But, I mean, I obviously wouldn't have complained if it had been Quinn Hughes or Vitaly Kravtsov. So, unfortunately, it was neither of them. So, that really sucks, but I guess that really shows me as to why I failed. What? You're joking, my guy. What? I need to sign a player because I don't want EA to screw me over and just add cap to all my contracts. This is gonna make things so much worse. Victor Arvidsson, I really like you. Please come to this team. I don't want to sign you to a 3-year deal, but I literally just won't get you any other way. I'm just gonna have to sign some players, I guess. I need a defenseman, so I guess we'll sign a defenseman. Cale Fleury. What? That's 6 years? Bro, no. Nicoletti wants a 1-year deal. We'll sign him. This game sucks, man. This game really sucks sometimes. Sorry about being so salty and negative about it, but I mean, like, what is the logic there? Is this guy two-way? Or an RFA? Sorry, he is. Unfortunately. Who is this guy? Noel Ward. Sick offensive defenseman. I don't know. I'm going to have to sign someone for the AHL, like, literally. I'm just going to have to sign players in the AHL that hopefully will want a deal. Kuleshov. Just not going to offer him money. It sucks. Like, why do I have to do this, man? Why is my computer going off? I'm so sorry. Thought it was muted. Yeah. Is that Michael Stone? Probably. I'm just gonna offer him some money. Apparently it's there just is too much that I can offer out, which doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna offer him 10 million, but for whatever reason, apparently that's not enough for players, which still just that blows my mind that happened. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm actually just gonna offer him more. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna offer him a max deal. Not a one-way though. 21.829 million for 1 season. Let's see if he accepts it. That's a few more contracts going out, which again, I just really didn't want to sign these players, but unfortunately I had to. Not enable, but in order for us to get to the cap floor, Nicoletti accepts. Like, what? You should discuss a higher salary? Are we good, man? Can you just not sign players to a max deal anymore? Is that the issue? It's gonna add so much cap to our players. You literally just can't. If I had to sign Quinn Hughes and Vitaly Kravtsov, this just wouldn't be an issue. I should have just signed some of them. I should have just signed O'Reilly and Kurashev for more. Who is this? Who could this very, very negatively affect on this team? Okay, only really Fiala, but Fiala's not a great deal anyways. Arvidsson will hurt. I mean, we're just not getting rid of that contract anymore, obviously. I don't think, at least. Arvidsson is probably here till the end of his career. Fiala, though, that could hurt, especially since it's a 6-year deal. But, yeah, he's already not really making that much. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, it's at $5 million right now. We'll sim to the next season to see where we're at with this team. This is a long episode. I did not expect it to be this long. Unfortunately, more failed signings, guys. I mean, I really didn't know, but now I know. You offer them a different asking year, or a different year than what they're asking, or a different length of contract, and then what they are asking. Jesus, I can't talk tonight. They just aren't accepting, I guess, which is ridiculous, because I was giving him, I know it was only 2 years, but I was giving him $3 million more than what he was asking for, and he was going to be making $32 million in 2 seasons. I mean, obviously now he's guaranteed basically $17 million for like 6 seasons, but still, man, that sucks. Alright, so we are not going to name a captain just yet. Unassign, please. There we go. So Fiala is an A. Rossi is an A. O'Reilly is not going to be an A, as much as I love him. We are going to give it to Ian DeGeyser. So, there we go, guys. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't really know what this team is going to look like. Let's quickly go and see what Fiala's contract is now, though. Still $5 million. Did they not add cap? Wait. Did they not add cap? Is that facts? Well, would you look at that? This game is sick. Marco Rossi needs a contract, and so does DeKaiser this year. That's a lot of money we're going to be giving out. That'll help us reach the cap floor. Can we just offer them those contracts now, and it just count towards our cap? Alright, guys, let's go and see what this team could possibly look like. So, let's do this. Let's see, roster moves. I won't be able to make any roster moves, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, Devos. I mean, he can stay down there. I mean, like I said, I don't think I'll be able to make any roster moves anyways. But who are the 278s? Landry. I mean, they're all pretty much the same, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Defenseman, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Letty or Vukola. Obviously, I'm going Vukola. Francis Lund went down to a 79, but he was an 81. How does that work out, buddy? How does that work at all? That's annoying. So, will that work? Hey, well, nice. Did they fix this game? Oh, wait, we can send down... Oh, yeah, since we called one up, I guess we can send one down. So, should we go for Jackson Phillips? Good two-way. Definitely better offensively, but can play a PK role, probably. Devos. Good two-way, a little bit faster. And Landry, holy slow. I mean, he's great offensively, but he is just not playing in the NHL at 71 speed. Sorry, buddy. Owen and Alderfelt will be the goalies, which I am okay with. Malik, Skill, Berglund, and Del Monte. So there we go, guys. Damn, this is a long one. I'm so sorry. We're at 50 minutes now. So let's just best lines it, as this isn't what the team is going to look like. We are going to change some things around here, guys. But, yeah, pretty interesting to see what this team looks like coming to the end of this season. So, or, well, I guess to the start of the season. Sorry, I can't talk. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Tune in for the next one for what could be a very interesting series. Or, sorry, season. Holy shit. I can't talk. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.